In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to solve a cubic equation. So it says here that x cubed plus 2x squared minus 5x is equal to 6. When you are solving any equation, it is very important that you make the other side equal to 0. So this can be done by adding or subtracting numbers that will eliminate the number on the other side. When I say eliminate, the other side will become 0. Okay, so as you can see, I subtracted 6 on both sides so that I could get this equation. So this is the new equation. X cubed plus 2x squared minus 5x minus 6 equal to 0. And we will apply synthetic division to identify a factor. Because once we find a factor for this expression, we will be able to find the other factors. Okay, so in synthetic division, if you recall, we need to get the coefficient of this expression. So we have 1, that's 1, and then 2, minus 5 or negative 5, and negative 6. Okay, and then there are many options. Okay, and we can get these possible numbers from 6. So we get the factors of 6. It can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3, or even 6. And you can try positive negative 1, positive negative 2, positive negative 3, and positive negative 6. So you can do this by trial and error. So in this solution, I tried 2 immediately, although you can start with 1 if you want, and then just perform the synthetic division. So again, we drop the first number, so that's 1, and then we multiply that by 2, so we get this 2. Then we just add, we get 4, then multiply again, so you get 8, and then add again, you get 3, and then 3 times 2 is a 6, and when you add 6 and negative 6, it becomes 0. So since this is 0, it means x minus 2 is one of the factors of x cubed plus 2x squared minus 5x minus 6. Then the other factors will come from this quotient. 143 is now transformed into 1x squared, 4x, and 3. So look at the numbers. So 1x squared, 4x, and 3. Now, this is a quadratic expression, so you should be able to factor it easily. The proper factors of x squared plus 4x plus 3 are x plus 3 and x plus 1. So that means from the equation, so if you look at this is our given. Okay, the x cubed plus 2x squared minus 5x minus 6 is equal to x minus 2. That's the first factor. And then x plus 3 and x plus 1. Now, we want this to be 0, right? And then the idea is that this will be 0 whenever this is 0, this is 0, or this is 0. Okay, so if x minus 2, so how we got these numbers, if x minus 2 is equal to 0, then this gives us x equals 2. So that's x equals 2. In the same way, if x plus 3 is equal to 0, then this gives us x equals negative 3. So this is second x. And then the last one is when x plus 1 is equal to 0. So we have x plus 1 is equal to 0. This gives us x equals negative 1. Okay, so that's how we solve a cubic equation. We factor it first, and then after factoring it, those factors will give us a value for x. So as you can see, solving equations require a factoring, which is what we have seen in the other video, like how to factor or factorize a cubic equation. Now, if just in case the expression will become raised to 4, like x to the 4, a similar method can be applied. Okay, so just find some factors first, and then eventually, once you reach a quadratic expression, factor the quadratic expression like any method that you know. Okay, so that's how you solve an equation. I hope you can do or you can work on other equations as well. That's it.